Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you are new here, and today I'm doing a very spontaneous declutter. I've been wanting to do it but hadn't really planned on when I was going to do it, and then I was like, you know what, I've put the kids to bed, tonight's the night. So here are some things that I've collected that were not in my drawers that I want to declutter, just for a variety of reasons, and I will show you why. There's a few things I'm actually going to donate to my mum just because they didn't work for me, but they're still good usable products. This is actually a really new product. It's from the Australian brand that has just come back called Kit. This is the compatibility cleanser. It's not that it's a bad cleanser, but it's not suitable for my needs. It has to go onto dry skin, and it goes from a gel oil to milk. However, it's not an oil cleanser, so I oil cleanse my makeup off and then my face is wet in the shower. So this just doesn't work for me. My husband didn't like it either. So I'm actually going to give it to my mum, who doesn't really wear much makeup, so I think she'll enjoy it. There's still a bit in there, but me and my husband were both using it, so it went kind of quickly. I'm also going to give this to my mum, the Go-To Incredible. She loves the regular moisturizer from Go-To, and this one has SPF 15. I got it from work, so it's not full. I think I can see there's about this much in it, but my mum will like it. I just didn't really like it, and I have other moisturizers that I have. I'm also going to give this to my mum. It's just a lip, Mecca Cosmetica lip product. I just don't really use it. I don't need it. I have used some, but I think my mum will really like this color, and she's a gloss person. She pretty much only wears gloss. Then I have some face masks. This, I never used it, and it's fully dried up. I got it in like a free box from Chemist Warehouse or Priceline. You know how you get free boxes sometimes with purchase, and that fully dried up before I even got to use it. So I'm gonna scoop that out and then put it in TerraCycle. And then this, I just don't really use detoxifying masks. I didn't buy any of these. I'm not really one that buys clay masks, but I've accumulated them. This was also another in a box type of situation from Swiss Manuka Honey Detoxifying Clay Mask with charcoal and Australian white kaolin clay. For normal skin this is, so it probably could use it. I haven't even opened it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give it to a friend. That's my son playing with it. He likes to get my skincare and scrape it along the ground like a car, like crawling with it. It's very weird. Anyway, I think I might give that to a friend because it's totally fine to use. And then this Isla Skin clay mask. They actually sent this to me, and I have used a bit of it. You can actually see I've used quite a lot of it. But I just don't wear clay masks often, and I've had this for a while now, so I'll see if someone wants it, and if not, I'll declutter it. This is another clay mask. I actually do have, I don't think I kept any clay masks. There is one clay mask in this world that I love, and it's from Amorovitsa. Their detoxifying clay mask. Oh, it's amazing. And it doesn't dry my skin out. So this is the Innisfree Jeju Volcanic Color Clay Mask. This is the hydrating one, but it's still a clay mask, so it's not really hydrating. The packaging was split open with a knife when I got it. Like, Customs had cut it open and ruined the product. But I mean, I fixed it. It's totally closed, and it's still soft in there, but I just don't use it enough. But I have used it, so I'll see if someone wants that. And then I also have this Mecca Max Beyond Bronze Body Luminizer. I actually really like body luminizers. I think they discontinued this, but it just doesn't blend well. It kind of goes patchy on the skin. So I just don't think it's something that I need nor will use. I like to use Gradual Tanning Body Moisturizer. So I just don't think I'm going to use this. So I'm going to give that away too. And then lastly, we have some foundations. Like, I've pretty much finished this one. This wasn't even full when I got it. It's just really dark. Should I just try and finish it? Thing is, it's really dark, so I can't even use a pump to add with, like, I was blending it with this, but it's still way too dark. Maybe I will set myself a goal to finish this and whatever I get to with this, because I need more of this and less of this. I'd say it's like a 2-to-1 ratio, and then I can properly TerraCycle this. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I'll set this aside, and then this Laura Mercier I'm gonna have to donate. There's not a lot in there, but it's way off my color. Even when I'm fake tan, it's just way too yellow. 1W1 Ivory. So I'm just going to see if someone wants that. And then lastly, I have these two perfumes from Kmart, Australian Kmart, for their home brand Anko. I bought this in a 3-pack. The Tonka Pepper, whatever it's called, is amazing, and I'm keeping that one. It's so good. But these I don't really like. I think my mum will like this one. Anyway, I'm just going to ask my friends if they want it. I'm going to put it aside. I did give it a go. I gave it a hot shot, but I just don't like it that much. So why am I keeping it when I have so many beautiful perfumes that I own? So I'm going to put this one aside for friends and family. And then I'll put that over here just to try and like finish it. So that's all the stuff that is not directly in my drawers or my eyeshadow palettes here. So let's start with eyeshadow palettes, I think. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with my brand new, I've already got makeup on the case. My brand new Byredo eyeshadow palette, 5 colors. This is Corporate Colors, the shade, and it's brand new to me, and I love it. Really beautiful, really beautiful. I'm not decluttering everything. I'm just kind of doing a spring clean, and it is spring here in Australia, so it's appropriately named. Thank you very much. This is all from Ulta 3, the Australian drugstore brand. I have Lavender Illusion. I quite like this. I'm going to keep it. I've already decluttered one of these. Berry Bling. I'm going to keep this one. I quite like this one. And then we have Feeling Hot. I'm going to keep this one. I really like the colour stories of those. Then we have 3 of the Mecca Max. I have Smoke and Mirrors. This is probably my least favourite, so this is a potential declutter. I have Disco Friends, which is my favourite one. And then I have Sunset Squad. And this is just like a really nice fun one. I actually really like this one too. So I'm definitely going to keep these two. I'm going to put this aside and talk about it at the end because I haven't had it for that long. It just doesn't inspire me. Oh God, I just dug my nail in it. I think I might declutter it, you know. I just don't think I need it. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't inspire me. So I think I'm just going to declutter it. So there's one. I have 2 of these Essence little palettes. We have Dancing Green and Bronzed This Way. I think I like both of those. I really like small palettes, so I think I'm going to keep both of those. Flower Beauty, Petal Play and Gilded Lily. I actually really like this one too. I'm going to keep it. This is really new to me, the Bite Size eyeshadow from e.l.f. in Cream and Sugar. I really liked that. I was so impressed with this. It looked, my eye look 10 times better than what this looks like. It just really transferred well onto the eye. My Pat McGrath, this is my only Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. This is from last Christmas, Bronze Borealis. Even though it's super dusty and crusty, the eye looks always look amazing. So I'm going to keep this. My only Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze. And it's all mattes and it's like butter. It's beautiful. I'm going to keep it. Going Coconuts. Love it. Then while we're on the Colourpop wagon, let's go with That's Taupe. I love it. I love Boudoir Noir. Oh, love it. Cherry Crush. Do I need Cherry Crush? The thing is, I use these two, but not so much this one. What I need to do is get all my pinks together. So I'm going to put all my pink palettes together because I don't need a million pink palettes. Like this is another pink palette. It's a very different pink palette. Oh, it's so beautiful once I open it, isn't it? Like these two are so special and unique to my collection. I'm going to put these aside though, not declutter, but we're going to talk about those at the end so I can compare. This is my only Natasha Denona mini. It is the Mini Star. Love it. This was gifted to me from a subscriber. I haven't actually used it yet. The NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, the Brights. I actually really like the size of this, so if I do want colours, everything is there. So I'm even considering to downsize my colourful palettes and just kind of keep a few basics. The thing is, I've never used this, so I don't really know the quality. That's the only thing. I don't want to swatch. What am I doing? So I think I'm going to keep it though. And I also have this Juvia's Place Taupes. I love this. I love it. Like these matte shades, oh, they're so unique. I know it's a neutral, but to me this is a special neutral, so I love this palette. I'm always on the fence with this. This is the XX Revolution Extortion Quad, and it's double X. This is very popular when I do declutters. People ask me about this because it swatches phenomenally. It's a beautiful palette, all shimmers, but it's just a spectacular palette. So I've always held on to it. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to get rid of it. When I want a smoky green, this is what I tend to go for because it's quite reliable and it's really beautiful. So I am going to keep it. Oh, my Fenty Beauties. You know, I take these away with me every time I travel because I got my warm toned one and then my cool toned one, and I freaking love it. I'm always on the fence though, do I need this one? Because that's very purple. I'm gonna put this in the maybe, but I always struggle to let go of these. Do I need to let go of them if I love them? I just feel like, I don't know. Declutters are really hard. So we've 100% decluttered one, but we're gonna continue on. Because I love my small palette, so I knew I wasn't going to be doing very well there. Beauty Bay Nude Matte. I don't know if I need this. I really like it. I actually really like it. I think I got this for $5 on sale. I find it really hard letting go of palettes more than anything, which is so funny because eyeshadow isn't even my favorite category. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need it, so I'm going to put it in the declutter pile. Oden's Eye Alba. This is new to me. I got it in their mystery box, so I haven't used it much, but my gosh, aren't these beautiful shades. So I definitely hold on to this one. The BH Cosmetics Switzerland. Smitten in Switzerland. Now, I don't know whether I keep this. I wasn't wowed by this. Like, this got so hyped, but I find it a little bit dusty and patchy. The shimmers are beautiful. It's the mattes I wasn't that impressed with. I think I'm going to declutter it. I actually think I can live without it. Oh, wow. You know how long I wanted this palette? I was wanting this for so long, and now I don't even love it that much. Okay. Oh, I'm going to declutter this one. I used to love it, but I just have so many eyeshadow palettes. I just think I don't need it. This is the By Terry Terribly Paris by Light. Some of the shades in here I adore, but then there's shades in here that I don't like. So I can't just keep it for a couple of shades that I like. So I'm actually going to declutter it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I just declutter it. Stop hesitating. Glaminatrix Silent Night. Love this palette with all my heart. I will not be getting rid of it. This is kind of like a snazzy palette for me. I'm more of a neutral wearer, but I do like colour sometimes. I do. Be honest with ya. So I'm definitely going to keep that. Formula is 10 out of 10. I have 3 Australis palettes. I'm definitely keeping Neutralize. It's so beautiful, high quality. Pop Culture I really like too, but I do really like it. Yeah, I have to keep it. I have an attachment to these palettes. And then Beach Days I also really like. Beautiful colour story, so I'm going to keep those. Oh, I'm not doing very good, am I? Nude by Nature. This is brand new to me. Soft Rose. I've only used it once, so I'm going to be keeping it just because I've only used it once. And then my 3 Natasha Denona, I'll be keeping all of these. I have my Camel, I have Coral, and I have Cranberry, and I actually love them all equally. They're my beautiful babies and I love them so. Next we have NARS Summer Unrated, which is their most recent eyeshadow palette. And I love it. I haven't used it much though, so I will definitely be keeping that. It's my only NARS eyeshadow palette that I own. We have Colourpop Sandstone. I love this palette. I love it. I love it. I love it. So many eyeshadow palettes that I love, isn't there? Now these two, I used to have like 5 of these and I've culled it down to 2, which is pretty good for me. And this is like my favorite. Oh, I've just split it. Neutral Match eyeshadow palette. The colors are phenom, so I think I'll just like have that forever. And the quality of this one is really good too. So that one was Basic Mattes, and then this one is Neutrals 3. A little chunk just came out. And I also really love this one. I really do. So yeah, I'm gonna be keeping those. Stop judging me. Geology Cosmetics Pilbara. I'm going to keep this. It's an Australian indie brand, so I'm going to support that. Oh, and then these are 2 of my favourite palettes. Huda Naughty Nude. Is that what it's called? Naughty Nude, yeah. Love it. You know, I've never used this slippery shade. Never even used it. And then the Natasha Denona Retro, which I love. Okay, now we're going to do some decluttering in this row. I know it. Oh, you can't see. We're going to be doing some decluttering in this row. So the reason I haven't put these back is because I want to arrange and kind of clean as well. So we have 3 Juvia's Place. I've had more and I've decluttered. These are my babies. I love Juvia's Place. I feel like they're past their heyday, but I still love what I have. So this is the Deuce. I love it. The Warrior 2, which is all mattes. I love it. And then the Tribe, which I also love. And currently in my Shop My Stash is my original Warrior, which I also love. So, okay, all right. So what it's called? Be Bella Cosmetics Shade of Roses. This was gifted to me. I don't know. I think I need to think about this. Just because it's got 2 glitters, which I don't use. It is pretty. If I took those glitters away, it is a pretty palette. Okay, Roaring Hearts by Colourpop. I don't really use. I didn't really like this palette. I think I'm going to declutter it. I don't feel the need to reach for it. I didn't like the looks that I did. So I'm actually going to declutter this, which is really sad because I didn't use it that much. But I didn't love it. So I got to get rid of it. Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. I have a fond memory of this. I kind of want to put it in like my memory box. So I have a couple of things that I've kept for the memories. One of them is my Lime Crime, so I don't use it, but it's super nostalgic for me. And I think this is one of them, so I think I'm going to put that there. So it's not going to be in my collection, but it's going to be put aside because, oh, when I got it, it was such a moment for me. Okay. I know I'm going to declutter this. I got this in the Odin's Eye mystery box, and I think it's beautiful. I don't dislike it, but it's not something that I'm going to reach for when I have all these palettes. I just know I'm not going to, and I just don't think it has the versatility that I'm looking for. So I am going to declutter it, and someone's going to love it. And then my Kaleidos Luna Lavender. I do love this. I don't use it as much as I want to, but I do love it, so I'm going to keep it. I am. Right. Oh gosh, Sigma Untamed. How I love you, but I don't use you enough because I have too many eyeshadow palettes. Let's just do a little thinkaroonie. I love this palette. It's such an underrated palette. I definitely have to keep this. That's a definite. I've just dug my nail in it again. Far out. And then this is quite new to me, Morphe Vava Bloom. When I saw it, I fell in love with it. Yeah, that's a vibe. I think I have to keep that one too. Sigma Untamed. Sigma. I'm going to put you in the maybe pile. I don't want to let you go, but I also have too many eyeshadow palettes. This one's brand new to me. Glamonatrix Nocturnal will be keeping. It's the Australian indie brand. Isn't it gorgeous? I will show you what I'll do the side later. Okay, 420 from Melt Cosmetics. So I don't use this much, but this was such a purchase for me. It was such a purchase for me. I was so excited when I got this. You know what hesitates me is this is horrible. There's one shimmer and it instantly hard panned, but I do really like the mattes. I'm gonna keep it. It's too nostalgic, and it's really hard to get Melt Cosmetics in Australia. I think I'm gonna declutter this Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise. Oh God, it's just one of those things that's like, I won't use this regularly, but if I ever needed really neon eyeshadow, here it is. So then I don't want to declutter it. Like if I compare it to the NYX, I don't know what to do. This is brighter, but this is standard rainbow. I'm gonna have to have a pink eyeshadow pile and a colourful eyeshadow pile because this is too hard for me to decide, guys. It really is. It's really hard. Oopsie daisy. What's Up Beauty Desert Monsoon. I love this so much. It's such good quality, this brand. Totally underrated, definitely keeping. Now Urban Decay I sell at work so I can wear it at work. So for that reason I keep them because it's something that I can wear and sell. And then I also have Cyber. That was Honey before, sorry. And then this is Cyber. I don't love this though, but I can wear it at work. That's the thing. Now this is one of my favorite palettes of all time, Zoeva Blank Fusion. This is my wedding day eyeshadow palette. I should put it in my nostalgia because it's old. I think I might put it in my nostalgia pile because there's just a few palettes that mean something, you know? And I know I'm holding on to value to an item, but it's important to me. So Too Faced Sweet Peach, I can wear this at work. I can, and I can sell it. So I even am considering having like a workstation. I should do that. Because see this, I can't sell this at work because it's Christmas, but we sell Too Faced and I really like this. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that. I'm actually going to, because they're the 4 palettes. That's it. I only have 4 palettes that I own from work that I can wear at work. I'm going to put these aside in a separate section for work time only, and that's going to free up a lot of space. It is. Okay, BYS Noosa palette, which is an Australian drugstore brand. I love this. I will be keeping it. Millennial Pinks Melt. I wanted this palette so bad, but it was a little underwhelming. Mainly the shimmers. I actually really like the mattes. I think I have to declutter it. I think I have to. It's not a question of if I want to. I think I have to, because I'm probably not going to wear it because the shimmers are a bit not good. So I think I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to do it. Oh, that hurt. And then Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did not know when I was buying this that there were 2 pressed glitters. Not impressed. I actually have worn that. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not something I do often. It's my only Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that I've ever owned. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I am going to keep it. This, I think I actually need to just declutter it. I decluttered it before, and then I brought it back because I missed it, but have I been wearing it? No, so I'm going to declutter it. This is from Chi Chi Cosmetics, the Australian brand. It's gotta go. One of my favorite palettes of all time, Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. So I will be keeping it. These are my tones. I'm a warm toned biatch. And I've got 2 here, but I've actually got more on the side that I couldn't fit in here. Beauty Bay Love Notes. Beautiful, we'll be keeping. It's kind of got the pinky tones. So I'm keeping it, but I'm gonna put it with the pink eyeshadows for comparison. Oh, and then this one too. Because I love pink eyeshadow, but I don't need 5 different palettes of pink. And then the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials. I just think this is so beautiful, so I'm gonna keep it. The shimmers are 10 out of 10, outstanding. Let's put some of these back. Okay, and then here are my Shop My Stash. I've got the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural. This is new to me. I will be keeping. It's my perfect color story. Thank you very much. And then the Morphe 335i Icy Fantasy. I was thinking about decluttering this, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I'm ready. I just love it, so I'm going to keep it. That's Shop My Stash, so I'm just going to leave that. And then, oh, I think this is empty. Yeah, this is like an empty random palette. We have the Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground palette. I really love this, but I don't use, I just feel like it's a bit more colourful than what I do nowadays. I'm tempted to declutter it. I think I'm going to declutter it. I think I'm going to do it. You know, it's just, I just don't do these crazy looks anymore. And if I do, I sometimes do, but I just don't do it enough to have so many colourful palettes. So the colourful palettes that I keep have to be super special to me. I think I'm going to declutter it. Oh my God. Who am I? This was a gift. I don't support. But this was a gift from a subscriber I didn't know I was getting. And it's actually got all the neutral shades a gal could ever want. So I secretly use it off camera. Alright. And last palette is my Beauty Bay Earthly. This was also gifted to me from a subscriber. And I love this palette. Yeah, see? I don't need this one. If I have this one. Yes, I'm gonna keep the Beauty Bay. Oh, it's just divine. The shimmers, the mattes, the warm, oh, just 10 out of 10. So the idea is that we have space now for all of these bad boys. I've still got so much space. This is insane. So what we're going to do now is do some comparisons. I'm definitely going to have to do a part 2 of my declutter because I just spent so much time on eyeshadows. So being that I have so much space, I think I'm going to keep my Untamed palette. because I don't really want to get rid of it. And then I have all these pinky palettes, and I've only got 2 rainbow palettes really. I can't decide. Alright, these 2 I'm gonna keep. I've got the space. There we go. Alright, these are on my pink. Let's put these all together. I've already decluttered this pink palette. So I think if I can get rid of one, I'm definitely keeping these 2. So it's going to be one of these. I actually think I want to keep this just because it's more unique. Yeah, and I'm going to get rid of Cherry Crush. Deal. And then I've got these 2 colourful palettes. I don't know what to do. Should I just keep both? I feel like I'm torturing myself. Maybe I'll just keep them. They're just not going to be something I use all the time. It's going to be more for like a specific occasion. It all fits. It all properly fits. So this is what we're getting rid of. Getting rid of 10 palettes. That's pretty good for me. Pretty happy with that actually. Because now it all properly fits there. I used to have a whole stack here. But what I'm going to do now is put my work palettes here. So I can just access them whenever. And that's great. That's wonderful. Alright, let's go on to my makeup drawers and then we are done. I think I'll make that a part 2.